shida yenye nipataka niko kumai. Una soda alikuwa kumai na pale niko na shota. Akakuya akakia niendimide. Sasa pale akisema nilale chini nikalala chini. Akisema ni viole basi akaenda. Na mimi nikebakia pale.
Wana parangwa. I have one child. And long work don't get time one in my car to turn my chair. And I will in a chair longer quite by Jula and gang it till a chin. And long and long while look at and she don't why you don't. A chair don't by Jula and don't police at and go away. No ngam chen and chilling a little bit. Jan be a gum and a chan don't be chen any we don't buy. Paradon.
Countries in the Great Lakes region in Africa have for years been dealing with political instability and conflict, one country at a time, with the women and girls in these countries bearing the brunt of the conflict. In 2000, an intergovernmental organization of the countries in the African Great Lakes region called the International Conference on the Great Lakes Region, ICGLR, was established on the recognition that political instability and conflicts in these countries had a considerable regional dimension and thus required concerted efforts in order to promote sustainable peace and development. Acknowledging the prevalence and devastating impact of sexual and gender-based violence in the Great Lakes region, the heads of state and government of member states of the ICGLR held a special session on SGBV in 2011 at the 4th Ordinary Summit, which resulted into the adoption of the Kampala Declaration on SGBV.
Following that, we felt that there was a need for civil society and other stakeholders to ensure that the Kampala Declaration was implemented, because it's a good document. It talks about prevention of sexual and gender-based violence. It talks about access to justice and then support for survivors. To us, that was key, because without preventing this sexual and gender-based violence, we'll continuously see the same scourge repeating itself. And we thought that it's time now to hold our heads of states accountable to ensure that these laws, all laws and policies that aim at ending sexual and gender-based violence in the Great Lakes region or in our countries are implemented.
Akina Mama wa Africa, on behalf of the ICGLR Civil Society Forum, with support from Amplify Change, has been monitoring the implementation of the Kampala Declaration in 3 Great Lakes member states: Uganda, Central African Republic, and the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Na moitié juin là, mengeni lo onchute lo golo kai, tant so lo golo kai ni lo ki rappel, bigilo ba, bigati gochi gilo fuyelo na école bi wala lo kana école ni, et puis bi unda lo te ba mbini ko lila muni akanga ni na chida, bi mulo igonande chi ko linsa kanga lo na chida so. Kolina te no ni chimulo mungo na wal chini bimgambi gambi siale na makunji si makunji faso amba ere iso so ndo na brigade criminelle ato kwazo si aga mulo yeni sa passe so igo directement par tribunal après igo na brigade criminelle kana brigade criminelle ka lo sara 2 semaines ka na 2 semaines so saka agati tene a déféré lo nangaragba a déféré lo nangaragba we mbigo paso kambi muni mungo na tembi go mbifuye na tribunal mbigo ngangba chi problème gba te fumbi go na 20,000 francs si pichi tene ngangana ombi na 20,000 chi tembi mu tene ngangana pe ne la femme jugi so la si ala mu affaire ni on met jusqu'à présentement so a des tene ngangana pe problème na ngba na niveau du tribunal ni ka.
ana chiaro madong adu enene pano kumi a reporting borja mejo mekata cha du ario midbe ma ber ke wa doke kore o kimia warga ne anda cha yen kama mabuti ke gonye kariye ana mara duak chan ner ma gonyo an ba pere ke gonye be pate ne o kore ne gonye ba kuya dika dokata go gonye la balken chido yan ki bon me cha cha borjo mekata
wenyewe na nileta huku mkiana kwanja alibebewaka na bampuri mtoto wangu wa kwanza alikuwa kisha bebewa tuko natafuta franga za kumgombola babake na tena bakaongeza mbeba na kumuua mara moja ule tuko mobile na mimi bakanibeba alikuwa kama watu 11 wale watu 11 banalala na wewe
Koli miso le militaire. Mais tant sur le mumbi le famille que ni na malade. Et puis le mbando sur le gars le mumbi le infection mais le tena famille que ni que mumbi. Tant c'est ici na bonga ouais le kembi na le ça 9 ans le arrêter le kembi mi to c'est mais kai. Azoji église là c'est à mon charge simbi à la lui na bi dati un mois ti tembi tena ngangani mais après un mois ni a un chao. Et puis mbikina mienge kwe edinga danga mikanga inga mbe jujinga kitonga sola mbe jujisu.
Because sexual and gender-based violence is varied, as diverse in terms of victim, perpetrator, timing and location as any other form of violence, it makes this form of violence difficult to prevent and punish because entire societies must be mobilized.
When we were abducted, the abduction took place on the 24th of June of 2003. So the suffering continues. When we came back home, stigma. And stigma continues up to now.
If you're a survivor, people see you as a nobody. I tried to go even a marriage, but the marriage was not working out. Why? Everywhere you pass, a lot of rejection. They call you sorts of names. You are now a useless person.
They could call me all sorts of names. Then one day, I remember when I saw the situation was not good, I told, there is an organization called KCV, Katakwi Children's Voice. I told that man. Then he's the one who helped me to report the case in police. Then they got those boys. They warned them that if we get you again, what's threatening this girl, we are going to what? We are going to take you what? To the jail. So they stopped.
The Kampala Declaration establishes time-bound operative clauses dealing with prevention, ending impunity, and establishing support for survivors of sexual and gender-based violence.
Ligue pour la Solidarité Congolaise, kiwa kiwanda ya wamama, tunafanya kazi ya kuwasikiliza wamama waliobakwa, na tunakuwa na nyumba ya kuwasikiliza iko 13, na katika nyumba hizo tunawaongoza wamama baada ya kubakwa.
There is massive awareness creation on SGBV. If you read, for example, the 2015 police report, there has been increase in reporting of sexual and gender-based violence cases to, I think we are now at 10,000 plus. This might seem as alarming because yes, it's a huge number, but again, this is because of the awareness that has been created. It's partly because of that.
Nous avons connu tous les problèmes, beaucoup de problèmes de violence basés sur le genre, ce qui nous a amené à beaucoup travailler aussi sur le terrain avec tous nos partenaires et avec l'organisation Akinamama ou Africa qui nous a prêté main forte, et nous avons organisé beaucoup de réunions. Nous avons par exemple organisé une réunion avec les journalistes pour faire passer le message. Comment ils peuvent passer le message des violences basées sur le genre, comment ils peuvent vulgariser cette convention de Kampala de 2011.
Member states also resolved that a regional SGBV training facility be set up to create awareness and sensitization.
This is an institution of the International Conference on the Great Lakes region. It is established by the Protocol on Prevention and Suppression of Sexual Violence in the Greater Lakes region. This is basically sexual violence against women and children. It is under Article 69, where member states committed to put in place a facility that would train judicial officers, social workers, medical officers, police, and all those who handle cases of sexual violence. And this protocol was later reinforced by what is called the Kampala Declaration of Heads of State of December 2011, where Uganda offered to host that facility in compliance with the implementation of Article 69 of the protocol.
For the time I have been trained by the regional training facility, I'm now capable of passing on knowledge to others in a more organized way. I'm specialized now in issues of GBV, above all, and impunity related to SGBV.
The training facility is working towards elaborating a curricula which will be used to train national trainers in our individual countries to support the effort of reducing and combating sexual gender-based violence. Now, this effort is very important to Zambia, and I lend my support to that because in Zambia, we do have incidents, high incidents, unusually high incidents of gender-based violence. And what is even more sad is that, or what adds to the urgency, is that this sexual and gender-based violence does not spare even the children.
The justice sector actors must become accountable to survivors and their communities and pursue perpetrators consistently and systematically.
Kwetu gamu matime peki weo ki umu ko areo chino tim gerfun met am tamada mero wacho adwa foj bord jone magi biena gian ku meta mera ki tigi enene wek tim chilo ene matika time maga mente burre wiye gian wek ku yab wiga mente wek gama kitini peki burti wiye ki tim ki meaning at ene food wek gen ene ko giko kachala an megane maki gonyo ngata yada ke mia warga ni acha ye ngata mare ki kot aduak chen reset ene no chuara chunya makonye pe patsa ke kwany warga ene ke.
The advice we give to our leaders is to mobilize the community and to teach them and to make them to know the dangers of sexual, gender-based violence.
Mon dernier mot, c'est d'appeler tout le monde, d'appeler tous nos partenaires, d'appeler le gouvernement centrafricain en premier lieu, puisque c'est le gouvernement centrafricain qui est d'abord le premier responsable de tout ce qui se passe ici en République centrafricaine, d'appeler le gouvernement centrafricain, d'appeler aussi nos partenaires de nous prêter main forte pour que ces violences cessent, pour que ces violences ne continuent plus, pour revenir à la paix d'antan, pour revenir à la cohésion sociale et à un vivre ensemble que nous souhaitons tous.
Recommandation ambayo tunaweza kupea government yetu ni kuhusu kukinga haki za kina mama, vile vile waweze kuhukumu wale ambao wanabaka wa mama, sababu wakati tunasoma katika deklarasyon ya Kampala tunaona kama wakuu viongozi wa nchi waliweza kukamata msimamo na kusema watamaliza impunity. Sasa waweze kufuatilia ile ambayo walisaini.